Good morning. This is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me today back at the Radiant Cecil and Blues estate. We are going to do a all occultist run today. I'm going to try and rush this just a little bit because as I am recording, hundreds of Final Fantasy XIV videos are making their way to the internet. MTQ Capture, I think, just posted 20 videos to her channel. Mr. Happy is apparently posting out 15 minutes videos a minute for I don't know how long. So I'm going to get to this so I can get to that. We finally got antiquarians in our list here, so we've got to do some culling. Let's sort by class. Who don't we need? Alright, well, I think we can part with this lady here. She's not doing anything. Dismiss hero. Right? Am I counting that right? Yeah, we can get rid of her. We can also get rid of her.
For we have need of sterner stock.
Alright. What other culling can we do here? I think we have enough to pick up... Oh, no, because we have a highwayman too, so... We have 4 people we would like to recruit from this list. So what can we part with? We do have 1 extra... Only 1 extra. Huh. We just leveled her up. That's weird. Where'd she get that level 5 weapon from? That's so weird. Is that... I have no idea where that came from. I didn't give her a level 5 weapon. She just hit this. I took her on our last mission. I am thoroughly confused where that level 5 weapon came from. And because of that, I'm not going to delete them just now. They may have saved their own life. Let's see. We have extra plague doctor. We can get rid of him. Her. Get rid of her. One day I'll get that locked in. Okay. So 26 people.
Cannot be tolerated.
We can recruit a bounty hunter and a highwayman, as well as 2 antiquarians who are already pre-leveled up a little bit. So we'll be able to take those out and level them up to complete that caretaker goal. I think that that's going to be very nice for us. And we'll have to start purging people. Oh, that's by level? By class. We'll have to start purging people from our roles so that we can try out some other combinations, because there's just not enough space in the roster, even with the number of people who made it out of the darkest dungeon, not counting, to have 4 of everything. You know, we only have 1 of several classes in here, so we'll start doing that. Hellions we've already experienced, so anyway, let's move on. I said I was trying to rush, right? This is me rushing. So the group of occultists is called Ryla Ole. I'm sure that's not Ole at the end, but let's just pretend. I was going to go into the Warrens for a change of pace, but I mean, they're occultists. They do increase damage to Eldritch, so it would feel kind of foolish to not go to the Cove with them, since almost everything in the Cove is Eldritch. We'll take a bunch of shovels, a couple of keys just in case, and we are going to need a ton of bandages. I'm going to take as many as I can take. We will also take medicinal herbs, not any more than a stack. We are going to take 2 stacks of torches. I don't know if I want to take holy water, but as you can see, I am. And we'll hope to run in here to things to open up space in our inventory quickly. Depending on what we run into, we may burn through those bandages very quick as well. This should be fun. I think this is not a weak group, even though sometimes, you know, classes just don't have what it needs to be in the same position. The map we're at is very straightforward, so this is just going to be a... Oh, hey, right away. Alright, Coral. What have we got here? Deviant Taste, Flagellant, Unquiet Mind. That's less important. Shocker, Yips. Those I would like to get rid of, almost certainly. Compulsive, and... There's actually a lot of terrible quirks with this team, and I realized I forgot to put anyone in the thing, so or in the medical ward. So we still have compulsive on a couple of people, so they're just going to touch things, which I would rather they not do, because if they touch the coral, they will trigger it without using its healing benefits. Alright, let's see how much damage these guys can do. Well, they're not very fast, that's for sure. We could start with a stun. Well, we can reach that guy. You know what? I'm actually going to do a stun. Resisted. Okay, well. Well, alright. Things are not starting strongly. Let's try for another stun. Haha, gotcha. Alright, a nice big crit helps, you know, having something at 2 health, though, is not, does not feel good. Alright, we can now... If we Demon's Pull, I don't think you could... No, alright, clears corpses anyway. If we can successfully keep this guy stunned, that may save us a bunch of healing. We will just start doing as much damage as we can to him. He's Eldritch too, so we will do increased damage, but he has 50% protect. If we can stun him every other turn, that would be great. I didn't realize that lowers our light, though. So I may not want to do that consistently. I don't know why this guy's dodge is so low. Does he have something? No, nothing in particular. Chance to turn a miss into a hit, yet he's missed twice. You son of a bitch. None of my trinkets are giving him minus accuracy. Alright, well, let's just move on. Stun resist is 95%. I didn't give anyone increased stun chance. Perhaps I should really just focus on doing damage. Wow, 50-50 chance to do increased damage, or to stun sounds good. 5 light is quite the price to pay for it. We have not taken any damage yet. Alright, this is going to be a slog anytime we encounter these guys, because we don't have any... Do we have a way of reducing... We can reduce their dodge, but we can't reduce their defense. That probably was unnecessary. Alright. So we'll have to just rely on doing damage here. Our third row guy is our damage dealer, for the most part. That put us out of order in an unpleasant way, but our third row damage dealer is still going to be fine in the second position, because they only are fighting a single enemy. But our new back row occultist may not be able to dish out the damage necessary. We're resisting bleed. I deliberately put the heart on the front row person to give them that bleed resist, because I knew they'd be taking a lot of arterial pinches. Alright, what do we got here? We got an extra shovel. I'll take it for now. We may dispose of it quickly. We've got some good scouting going on. Double scouting proc. I don't know what that is all about, but 2 traps in this hallway. Everyone's in order, right? Yeah. Alright, so what do we got here? Anyone have a bonus? A couple people have a bonus, but they're not good bonuses. 70% is not a percentage I want to be rolling frequently. So far, so good. Crate is empty. We are gonna light these torches. I think we have enough torches to get through. This is not a huge dungeon. It's not small either. So at some point we may have to resort to a little bit of trickery in order to make these torches last all the way. That's going to drop our light right as we hit.
The promise of safety.
We managed to surprise them, but again, it's this sea savage, and he is not my friend. We have... Oh, come on.
As the fiend
3
falls,
attacks. Oh no, I bumped my mic and that scared the crap out of me. Increasing my, what are we gonna do here? I guess we will do that. Yeah, I hit the inline microphone on my headset, cranked the volume suddenly, so that was surprising. Sorry if I shouted into the microphone a little. We will want to cleanse this bleed as quickly as possible and start doing damage here. At 7 or 6 a pop, it's gonna be a bit of a slog. We did pick up a stun, it'll slow him down slightly. We can weakening curse him, or actually we should probably do a weird reconstruction up there. He's got reduced healing. That's no one's friend. Perhaps we should use medicinal herbs on that. I'm just worried if he does it a second time here before we get a chance to heal. We'll just do regular damage because our stun is not going to be effective this round. Our damage dealer in the third row should definitely do that when we'll heal. Oh, low roll. And there is the return of Arterial Pinch. He resisted the debuff and the bleed, so that's awesome. Nimble son of a bitch. Alright, and we can do a little bit more healing. That's a better roll. So how do you think this is going? I think this is going pretty alright. I would rather not run into more of these sea savages who are making things unpleasant for us. Less in the damage category and more just in the it takes forever to kill them category. Because we don't have any way to reduce their protect or deal damage around it. I guess we'll drink one of these. I'm not going to take the blight. I have not found blight to be a problem in this zone. Then, hey, we got more. Do we want to get rid of the yips? Manic for money. That must have been what triggered him to touch things. So he won't touch that. Scattering is also bad. Oh, yeah. Maybe we should do something about that. Let's go for that. Let's try and get scattering. What do we get? Ruins phobia. Darn. We still got the bad stuff, and we also still have a compulsive, so someone might touch something. We do have them all in the right order. Good. Well, with any luck, we'll hit more of these as we go through. If we can cleanse like 5 quirks, I will be in a good mood. No combat in the next area. It would have been nice to then scout one extra room as well. If we get scouting in the next area and we don't have any more combat coming up, I will probably use this as the opportunity. Oh, well, there we go. We got some free scouting. But there is combat coming up. So here's what we'll do. We'll go in this room. Our light has dropped to 60, and then we will camp our light back up. We got scouting anyway. We'll camp our light up. That only saves 1 torch, maybe 2.
Huddled together.
We've opened up a whole bunch of inventory space. We will Unbreakable Commune. And then we want to... Dark Strength there. Do we have Dark... Can we Dark Strength one person twice? I mean, that sounds like fun. I could Dark Strength the same person again. Oh, it's just fun. All right, let's get rid of some of the stress if we can. We don't have any more time, so stress was not a problem.
As the light
This, we now have a unit who does 60 damage, 60% increased damage. This may result in fantastic or terrible things. Alright, see, like there, compulsive. That's bad. That's bad. We could have gotten more out of that if you wouldn't have touched it. We had shovels. But you had to go and touch it. You only have yourself to blame. Alright, we have surprised them. Right off the bat, we are going to
their formation
kill one.
maintain the offensive.
I might have wanted to do the spear fisherman. Let's stun the spear fisherman instead. And then if we're lucky, we can kill it before it gets to act next round. Though we are a little bit slower than I would like. A dodge? You're supposed to be accurate. I cannot really do much except for weakening curse at this point from the back row when everyone's at full health. So we'll pick up that kill.
Give them no quarter.
Maybe we can stun this guy. That was a lot of damage too, so that was helpful. Again, it's costing us light. And then we'll overkill him. Take our loot.
These nightmarish creatures
Use
can
our
be
torches.
felled.
I gotta stop using. I have to stop using stuns. Unless we want to hang out in the light, or in the dark. Well, we're done with our mission now. We're going to continue adventuring because we have only explored about half of this floor. We may be able to get more negative quirks cleansed, or just in general have a good time. Alright, so we're going to touch this. Oh, I didn't know you could do that! I just learned a thing. While they're thinking about touching something, you could use an item. I didn't know you could do that. That is so useful. I am so happy to have learned that. So I can... okay, well, doesn't work if you're slow. I'm totally going to get it next time, though. It's going to... Oh, I knew that 70% was eventually not going to pay off. Alright. Get rid of that debuff because it's nasty, and...
The match is struck.
We have combat. We probably didn't surprise them. 2 bulwarks is, that's not cool. They're not as bad as the crabs, but... Alright, let's get 2 giant crits here. We're talking 80% damage, but 60% damage plus... I mean, it does extra damage to Eldritch. Why have you forsaken me? Oh, come on, you guys. You're just... Oh, what the... Jeezers. Alright, you come up front so we can kill you next turn. But you're now gonna get protected. And I have no... Double protected. I have nothing really I can do to stop you, so this is gonna be an unpleasant fight for us. I mean, I can stop one of them from doing it, but anyway, let's kill the piranha first. We'll do the... Oh, that worked. Oh, they can only be protected by one person. Well, awesome. I'm gonna go after this one in the back. Kill the piranha, and then we'll do some healing. We may be a little bit late on our healing. Whew. Alright. Yeah, that's not cool. Let's get rid of your bleed. We've got a ton of them here. We'll start working on the back row. This is our highest damage dealing character, so this does plus 35% damage to Eldritch. They both do. So this will deal 3 to 5 damage. This will deal 4 to 7. Well, I guess you go there. Still not cool. And then we go for the heal. A 14 is a respectable roll. cannot ask for much more.
Singular strike.
There's the Octocessus again, pushes him back down, puts him on the bleed watch. We may have to use a considerable amount of our time healing. We don't have any increased healing trinkets, so that's just gonna be what it is. Alright. One of them fully restored. The other, just kind of hanging out. We will bandage. There we go. There's just one more of these guys left. They have less hit points than the crabs. They take about the same amount of damage, but we should be fine. A nice big roll makes me feel comfortable. We can focus on damage. 8, 8, and 11. Alright. Then this round we've got healing from our back row occultist, damage from everybody else. Nope. Misses for some. That's a crit though. That saves us an extra round. So we got some gems, we got some gold, and we got some scouting. And aren't we glad we stuck around? There we go. This is what we are after. Good deal. Key. Puzzling trapezon thingy, the whatevers. Alright, we triggered an extra encounter. That could be a collector behind us. I'm certainly not going to turn around and find out. Alright, in we go. We have quite a bit more to explore, honestly. Combat right away here. Oh, good, good. Something a little bit more relaxing. Why do we get the dodges on the easy combats? We would have had 2 dead there. Kill that. Oh, whatever. Fine, fine. You know what? I'm not gonna give in to this. Come on! Death's door. Can't heal him yet, so let's kill people who might act first. Get his health back up. Pull the Doomsayer forward. Right back onto Death's Door. Accusation, which triggers a Death's Door. We gotta get more health into him, which stops us from doing damage. And a dodge is really not what we needed. Did I say this was going to be an easy combat? Because I may have made a mistake. That is going to trigger... Nope, not quite a resolve check. Alright, let's kill these guys. Doomsayer dead. Spearfishing. Seaward Slash. A good dodge is its own reward. Alright, back row done. We have... I think we're gonna do some healing here, even though it's our high damage dealer, and this is that just the end of this battle? No, 2 more battles on that. So we'll end this combat, put people back in their proper place,
Seize this momentum. Push on to the
pick up a bunch of gold, which is great. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. What did I want?
Victory.
I don't even know what I wanted there. We've got upcoming sack. Inside the sack, small amount of gold. I'm okay with that. And no more scouting. We got 2 combats coming up. So we'll do this. And come on, not such terrible combat. That's not great. I think we can wipe that back row out, assuming no misses. Not quite. So we gotta work a little bit harder to get the snail. And then if we get lucky with hands from below, we pick up the stun, we get 1 extra turn. Alright, let's start working on this guy. A dodge. I don't know why we've had so many dodges. Weakening curse for tidal slams. And then we'll just do what we can here. It's gonna take a while. Arterial pinch. We have the bandages. It's still gonna be a lot of damage. I just don't know why they're so inaccurate. Crit heal. That's a 10-point bleed. Oh, I should be shoot. I should be using our holy waters. At this point, it just feels dumb though, because this thing's almost dead. Are we gonna kill it before it acts again? Yes, we are. So, good thing we didn't use our holy waters. They would not have been well spent.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
This will be time to throw away that 1 extra shovel that we have not put to good use. We will have our light drop here. We have another combat coming up in this room. A pointless combat, and again, nobody with high protect, so in theory, and all eldritch, so in theory, we should be destroying them. We don't have our 60% damage bonus anymore. I should have hit the other one, the one that's been buffed. That was a mistake. Only one of the 2 of those went down. I still made the right call. But this is, he should be dead now. That was a huge mistake. Alright, next round we've got our back row occultist will want to deal with the Tide Master, but everyone else is going to deal with these harpooners, the piranhas. And, you know, there was healing that could have been done. Oh, well, we'll have a chance to do some healing then. Depending on what order our back row acts in. So we will heal for 0. And then we'll kill it. Good. It was a good trade. Glad we got the opportunity to do that heal.
So too will resistance.
So we've got 2 more hallways to explore, to seek out new life, new civilizations. And I don't know that it's going to pay off, because we don't have any scouting. I would like to not have combat, to be honest. Although, alright, given our current food situation, we're just going to eat just a little bit here on these front rows to make sure that nothing terrible happens to them. We can get a hunger check and still be fine. Our light, we've got 1 more torch. Combat. Alright, as we go through these guys, let's activate our holy waters. Finally make use of them. Of course, accusation on the highest stress unit, why not? go after those stress dealers, buffers, healers. They need to be dealt with first. To the point where I will sacrifice other damage to get them, including a weakening curse into the back row, just to do that small amount of extra damage. I think it paid off. I'm not going to do the math. I did forget to activate Holy Water on 2 units, but this guy's slow, so it's not going to be a problem. I think we're just focused on blitzing him down. That seems like the best opportunity for success. But there is going to be some healing here. No, let's stun him. Let's stun him. That buys us 1 more turn. I'm almost thinking that we also weakening curse the F out of him, so that if he tidal slams us, it can't do anything. Alright, there. 120% damage reduced. He does 0 damage. The tidal slam still knocks back and stuns our front unit, which is sad news for everybody. Our holy waters are wearing off. So let's go ahead and do something about that. I mean, I guess you do weakening curse again. Up to 160% reduced damage. Arterial pinch. If I were playing him, that's the decision I would be making, because, you know, 10 points of bleed damage, that's pretty good any day of the week. We'll undo some of that by getting a nice big heal. We can weakening curse from back here. 200% reduced damage. I expect heals when I get hit now, please. And 1 more round to take care of this. This fight would be over had I not stopped to put all those weakening curses up. Including this one. Oh, that dodge cost us 10 hit points. Alright. What do we got going on? We have a little bit more room for gold. We can see our final hallway has got 2 curios in it. Let's see if we can get 1 more negative quirk taken care of. By the way, it looks like we're not going to get the automatic thing here to test. Oh, here we go. Do it. Touch it. Touch it. I did it. It totally worked. Woo. And it totally paid off. That, hot damn. Alright, out we go. That is a very useful thing I have learned today. We are walking out of this dungeon with 40,000-ish worth of gold. So that's a pretty good step forward. Lots. We got rid of 3 negative quirks over the course of that, I think. 2 at the very least. And we picked up 3. So, kind of a wash. Gentle Tide will be able to send off some low experienced people in there. We're going to do stuff with the Antiquarian next. So that we can look forward to. Hey, a bounty hunter. I like that. And an arbalist. Hey, this variety is finally coming to the table. I may be parting with Fitzroy. It may be time for Fitzroy to get retired. We did the Hell's Bells group, right? And it kind of went badly? I'm going to look that up before I do anything with it. But yeah, in this group we have Highwayman, Man-at-Arms, Arbalist, and Bounty Hunter, all of which we need more of. So I mean, again, I want to know what's going on with Anscott here, where they got that weapon upgrade. You know what? Maybe I can figure it out in the footage. No, I didn't record it. Right. All right. Well, you're gone. You're confusing, and you're out of my life.
Turn yourself now to the condition of
We have 4. We have 4. We are short on space. We don't have the opportunity. We don't have more than 4 of anyone right now. So it's really just a question of what are we gonna part with. All right, this bounty hunter, that's great.
the thrill of the
We're getting close to that.
the promise of
4 on 4 here. All right, well, I will figure that out off camera. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will get those guys recruited into our missions. I will do my best not to forget. That's my concern, is that I will forget. But thank you for tuning in today. I hope you're enjoying the series. I am going to continue playing leading up to the release of the Crimson Court, and then we'll be starting over, brand new game, new difficulty. I'm not gonna, it might be worth our time to maybe check out New Game Plus ahead of that. I'll research what that means. But for now, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great day.